Right, I mean, this YouTube channel, my website, everything else is just a big experiment, really. I mean, I've never been sure how to market myself. I can't market myself as an expert, because I'm not an expert or professional, so just, not in the classic sense anyway. But I can't market myself as an amateur or hobbyist either, because that doesn't really sum me up either, you see. So, I don't know, I just thought, as I've said before, I thought I'll just have to take the plunge and get on camera basically, because it's the only way I'm ever going to get this idea sort of out there. Because I don't know, I just want it to be sort of recognised and stuff. It's just a technical idea that people don't seem to understand and stuff within the world of physics and mathematics. The idea that there's three potentials to everything, not just, you know, finite or infinite, for example, or yes or no. There's always going to be three potentials, theoretically. And as I say, this is just one big experiment. The reason I put the old, what I call rubbish clips on, of me talking about the millennium problems and stuff, is just to get myself talking on camera. I really meant that when I said that this is just a really rough introduction to whichever problem it might have been at the time. I meant that as well, that it really is a rough introduction, a really rough introduction. I mean, I don't want to talk about these problems on camera. If I could not do it, I probably would, you see, but I have to, because obviously the text on my website isn't doing the job that I want it to do. And basically, like I say, I wasn't sure, I didn't even know where I stood with this idea really. Like I say, originally I wanted to send it off to the scientists, I sent it off to them. I thought, I'm not clever enough to explain this idea in the terms of physics and mathematics and stuff, but I'm sure they are, and they can take this simple concept and translate it into their own theories, and maybe they'll give me a job or something, as a thinker or something, perhaps, just with a good idea. But like I say, that didn't happen for whatever reason. So I wrote a website. I thought, I'm going to have to learn all these physics and mathematics and explain it myself. Under normal circumstances, that would have been literally impossible for me to do. But because I've written this idea, it gave me the confidence to break through any knowledge that I like. I'll quite happily read a dictionary of physics. I have done a lot of times, in the last few days even, and nothing challenges me anymore. You see, this isn't arrogance. It's just because I know this idea that sort of helped me gain the confidence to study any other idea. Really, that's the thing. As I've said before, I just want to help people, be nice to people. That's all I want to do. I'm not a professional, I'm not an amateur, I'm just a person who thinks a lot, with a lot of ideas, and this is just the way that I'm going with it. I suppose I'm just asking people not to judge me. I'm talking about some of these problems, but I mean, like the background of my video, for example, it's just this room, but I mean, that's just how it is, you see. I haven't got a film studio to go to, or I mean, yeah, I could put a background up, but that's not the point. The point is me talking to camera. The point isn't, that this is a really slickly edited video, the sound is perfect, the quality is amazing. This is just me talking on camera, so you can see the text on my website come alive, really, I suppose. That's the whole point of it. And I'm just trying my best, you see. Like I said, this was just one big experiment, just to see what would happen, really. And I can only hope to improve. And I think with every video that I make, I seem to improve somewhat, really. And like I say, it's all a learning experience for me as well. Like I say, I didn't know where I stood with this theory, really. I didn't know how to market myself or anything, how to put it across to anybody or what, really. So, on the one hand, I've got mathematicians against me saying, what about this equation, what about that equation? On the other side, I've got people who sort of don't study mathematics saying, can you give me some sort of more information or something? And I'm like, well, I don't know, it's all just a bit confusing for me at the moment, just how to come across. The idea's not confusing, I know what I want to do, but like I said, I wasn't sure where I stood with this, and I just started doing this to see what happened and see how it made me feel and what path it sort of showed me to go down, really, I suppose. And as usual with me, it's going to be the middle road. I've just got to go straight down the middle with it and just do my thing. I made a decision, a choice, to make these videos just to the best of my ability at the current time. Whenever I sit down and film, and I have these mood swings all the time. Sometimes I'm not focused, sometimes I'm nervous, sometimes I'm somewhere else completely and I can't film for a few days, whatever it is. And this is just a leap of faith really. I'm just trying to help to explain what I see in my head basically, and I really have got the best intentions, seriously. I mean, I'm not holding anything back, I'm giving it away. Negative, positive, neutral, in the middle. Simple as that's, as far as I'm concerned, that's the answer to the universe. I'm trying to prove it, but I'm not saying this is the answer to the universe, you must believe me. Like, as I say, I'm just saying this is what I think. If you think about it, you'll see that there's an opposite and neutral in the middle. And I'm just trying to communicate it the best way that I possibly can. And I'll just try and keep you updated. But please just try and realise that I'm just trying to help people. That's my only motivation, is just to help people and sort of to get this idea out of my head, because it's driving me mad basically. And that's it.